Hey YouTube, it is Julie. It is Monday on the Back to Basics channel, Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery. Our question this week is not really a question, but more of a upbeat, positive video about our greatest NSV, non-scale victory. What can I say about my non-scale? There's so many. I can't even begin to describe. I think on a daily basis, I recall how hard it was for me to climb stairs. For those of you who may be tuning in for the first time or maybe don't know, my highest weight was 310 pounds. A year and couple months ago, I reached my goal weight 165, and I had my surgery about 2 years and a couple months ago. So my greatest NSV on a daily basis, I remember climbing the stairs, just generally the stairs, because to answer the phone, I'd have to run up the stairs or something like that. And I'd answer the phone and people would say, "Why are you so out of breath?" Well, it wasn't because I was running or exerting myself that much. It was because I couldn't carry my fat up. On a daily basis, I remember that I can cross my legs. That may not seem such a big deal to people, but it is to me. I like the feeling of crossing my legs. I like the ability to cross my legs. I hadn't done it for 20 years. So crossing my legs is a big deal for me. I think the biggest NSV is that I sometimes forget that I was fat. And I don't know if that's an NSV, non-scale victory, or if it's something I should be careful about. Only because I think when you forget the pain, you become complacent. I was talking with my 7th and 8th graders, and we were talking about whether you would ever redo anything in your life, or is there anything that you would ever redo? And would I redo being morbidly obese? I don't know. Part of me wants to say, yeah, I would. And part of me says, no, because I had so much to learn from it. I'm a different person because I was morbidly obese. And I think the realization that I, in a weird way, would not go back and change it. Maybe I might do my surgery a little bit earlier, but I don't know that I would make myself never morbidly obese. It's given me insight into myself as a person. I used to make excuses for a lot of things when I was morbidly obese, and I don't think I make that many excuses for poor performance for things. I tend to push myself a lot, so I hesitate to say it's an NSV, but I kind of think it is. I feel good about the fact that I am in a place in which I can look at myself in an honest way in which I couldn't emotionally before, because I was constantly self-criticizing myself about the weight. Well, I don't have to criticize myself about the weight anymore, so the only thing I can evaluate myself on is me now. It's not the weight, which was a distraction. I don't know if that makes sense. But for instance, today, I'm a teacher, as many of you know. I put a lot of stress on myself to be a really good teacher. I end up getting really burnt out by the end of the semester. And we've got 2 weeks, two and a half weeks to go to the end of the semester, and I'm tired. I probably look tired. I'm really tired, and I'm really looking forward to the winter break. But it occurred to me today, and I don't know why it always occurs to me. The obvious occurs to everybody else, but it takes me a while to absorb the obvious. But I said to myself, most of the teachers don't teach at the level you're teaching and try and get in as much content as you try to get in and are as conscientious about all of the stuff as you're doing. Why don't you give yourself a little bit of break? Now, before, when I was morbidly obese, I would have ignored my self-evaluation of why I was tired and why I was overwhelmed and all of that kind of stuff, because I would have blamed my weight. I would have blamed a whole bunch of stuff on things that it didn't have anything really to do with how I was feeling, because not only did my fat affect how I reacted to other people, but it also affected how I reacted to my own emotional state. I wasn't really being honest with me. And for some reason, I'm able to identify when I'm angry in a much better way. Today I was angry at my 7th graders because they're just lazy, and I'm frustrated with them, and I'm not the only teacher that feels that way. And I thought, you are so angry at them, and you have to figure out how to not be angry and motivate them, And I don't know that I could have done that before. Identifying my anger has always been a huge issue with me, because I have in the past at least tended to eat over my anger. And now that there's no ability to really chug-a-lug food, because I got a teeny tummy, I have to look at my emotions for what they are. So this is a long way of saying I think that my biggest NSV is being able to strip away the excuse of being morbidly obese and being actually able to deal with my true emotions. I like it. It's hard work. It's not easy, but at least I'm authentic, and I can honestly talk about things without masking them. So that's my greatest NSV. I'd love to hear what your greatest NSV is after weight loss surgery, because everybody's got something different, whether it be physical or emotional. So let me know, and I will talk to you later. Bye.